Hi, Jack. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Joyce. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, thank you for coming back. Tell us a little bit more about what this Slam the Scam month is.
Right. So annually, Social Security focuses our education, our outreach, and what we send out to the public. We focus 1 month on scams. And as we've talked about on this program here, there are people out there, unfortunately, connecting with people in the community that are claiming to be from Social Security and they're not.
Okay.
So we're going to focus on social media, additional information on our website, news that comes across on the website as well, and press releases that talk about during the month of March specifically, anything related to Social Security scams. Of course, SSA.gov is the Social Security website. So if you go there right at the top of the website, one item that we'd like to note there is that you could report something that you see in the community related to Social Security that appears to be fraud or a scam. That link at the top of our website, SSA.gov, will go to a report where you can put brief, limited information in the report as much as you're able to. And it goes to our Social Security Administration, has an Office of Investigator General, where they're going to use that information in their ongoing investigation. So what we're focused on in this coming month of March are specifically people impersonating Social Security that will contact you. Typically, it's by telephone. They'll often use very compelling language. They'll say that your Social Security account is locked or frozen or compromised, and you need to give them information. Well, the information is very likely to be misused once we've given it to them. So we don't want to engage with these people at all. We want to hang up if we can, or maybe not even take the call. If we have a spam blocker on our phone, we're maybe not even taking these calls. But if we do get on the other end of one of those calls, a couple of things to note. First of all, Social Security will never call you unexpectedly. If you are asking for something, requesting a service with Social Security, at that point, we may need to get back to you. But if you're not engaged with Social Security to begin with, there would be no reason for that call. So we would not want anyone to anticipate a call where they're asking for money or asking for information. Those things are just not things that Social Security does routinely. So we would advise people that those scams can also come in the form of a text message. Not surprising, right? If they use a phone call, why wouldn't they try to text them? Why wouldn't they try to email someone if they had an email address? So they do that as well. And one of the scams that I had even close by in my own family was someone was contacted by letter from a scammer claiming to be from Social Security, and they had copied the Social Security letterhead and and logo and everything. It looked like a letter that they were typically getting from Social Security. So those of us that get benefits from Social Security will get, as we know, we'll be getting updates in regular mail from Social Security, at least annually. And if a letter comes that looks just like what we're used to getting, it's pretty compelling to want to respond to that. So those are some of the main things we're focused on in this month. Identity theft, as we've mentioned in prior programs that we've done with you here at R.O.S.E, that's an ongoing issue that people face. Unfortunately, identity theft is common these days, and it doesn't affect only your Social Security account. It affects the other pieces of your identity, your credit, and those types of things. Places of employment can be involved, et cetera. So Social Security will continue to refer people to identitytheft.gov in cases where they feel their identifying information was compromised, which could include your Social Security, but could also include other information. And Social Security will check your earnings statement. Your Social Security record includes all of your Social Security taxable earnings throughout your life. So Social Security agents can verify that that is correct. You can go online to your Social Security account, your personal My Social Security account, to check your statement and work history there to verify there aren't any discrepancies if you're suspecting someone has your Social Security number. But beyond that, the best resource for identity theft is the Federal Trade Commission. And again, the website they've established for that reason to help people with that issue is the identitytheft.gov.
Okay. All right. Great. So another thing people should be aware of, like you said, when people are impersonating the Social Security office and they're calling them, they could actually make it look like the call is coming from the Social Security office. It would come across your caller ID and say Social Security Administration or Social Security office, even though it's not coming from the actual Social Security office. So people need to be aware of that too. But the best thing is to just, if you do answer the phone, is to just hang up on them, and then you could go to the Social Security, the SSA.gov website, and then report it that you received a Social Security impersonation call. So yes, so we all need
Right.
to work together to slam those Social Security scams. Uh, Always,
Yeah,
but especially during the month of March, raise awareness on it. And
right. We'll be focused on it and sending much more public information out. As I said, both social media, our website, our press releases. We'll be working with community organizations, attorneys general in different states. Here, we're in Arizona, is my area that I cover. So the Department of Economic Security,
okay,
Area Agency on Aging, and different agencies that serve the aged community will be focused on that, of course. And what you mentioned on the phone numbers is pretty interesting. The one of the common Social Security scams was that they would call, and your caller ID would have the National Social Security Service number show up,
yeah,
which in my mind doesn't really make sense, because that's the number you call, not the number the call would be coming from. But nonetheless,
right,
people unfortunately fell victim to that. So yeah, I think your advice is very good, Joyce. If you get a call, and just because that number looks like it might be coming from Social Security, assume the worst, don't engage. You could always call our office, ask for someone to check on a name of someone that may have called you claiming to be from Social Security. Or as you mentioned, if you feel your comfort level is better, you can visit in person. Our offices are open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and in-person visits are we don't require an appointment for someone to visit in person. They get to be busy places, so it is better to have an appointment. But if
right.
you needed to visit in person, that service is available. So
Got it. Okay. Well, that's a lot of good information. And I hadn't heard of the slam the scam. So that's quite interesting. And we'll make sure on our end that we do uh, a lot of social media posting about and bring awareness about Social Security scams and all that, especially during the month of March. So thank you, Jack, for giving us all this information.
appreciate it, Joyce. My pleasure.